why you're running for this office, and what makes you qualified for this office.
Thank you. I want to start by thanking the Junior League for this event, and of course all of you for being here tonight. My name is Michael Barnhill, and I'm running for sheriff of Douglas County. This journey started for me in 2012. Our current sheriff, Phil Miller, came to me when he was running for re-election, and he said, I know that you've heard A, B, C, and D are going to run for sheriff. He said, but I've seen your hard work, your commitment and your dedication to this county. I've seen your leadership, your management, the way you've handled yourself at this department. And I think you'd make a good one. Through prayer, speaking with my family, my friends, I'm proud to tell you now that I've got the endorsement and support of Sheriff Phil Miller, also our retired Sheriff, Tommy Walker. On August 24th, I filed my declaration of intent, and on March 7th, I left the Douglas County Sheriff's Office when I qualified as a candidate. When I left after 25 and a half years, I got absolutely nothing. No retirement, no benefits. I've totally put my faith in God, and if it's His will on November 8th, I'll be your next sheriff. But I also know He's equipped me with all the tools that I need to go out and work hard every day, and I think since day one I've shown that I will go out and work hard for every citizen in Douglas County. Now, I have 25 and a half years of service with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. I have over 6,000 hours of post-certified training, supervision, management, public safety leadership. But let me tell you where I gained the most experience and the most education. By serving the citizens of Douglas County every day in a capacity working in the patrol division. I was there with all of you when things were happening. I just want to tell you all again, thank you for being here. And I got the stop sign too. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Thank you.
Mr. Pounds.
Good afternoon. I also want to thank everyone for inviting us here and agreeing with such a large crowd. Well, my career as sheriff started when I was 21 years old. I started in law enforcement. Worked my way through the ranks, 40 years experience, started off as a little dirt road deputy, to be honest with you, night shift. Sheriff Department had only 36 employees then, had 3-2 shift. I was the one on that shift. Started back in 1976. Worked my way through there and became a division commander. But during those 40 years experience, I worked my way through there. I was a part of every division that the sheriff's office had. I worked investigation, patrol, CID, and the jail, because those areas are critical in being sheriff. You need to know what them areas run and how they run. So I worked my way through all of those divisions to try to get to the top. And once I got there, mine is all about community. That's what made me what I was, because I stayed in the community, talking to my people, trying to find out what their problem was in their community. And like Mike said, I got a lot of experience. I got same institution he went to, I went to. I got a lot of training hours too. But my thing was hand in hand. I like to work directly with the people. That way, I know what their problems are. And if I'm elected sheriff November 8th, that's what I want to continue to do, because community is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't get back out there, we ain't gonna make it right. My intention is to get back in that community. 3 things from the time when I develop an outreach program for our youth, create a mentor program, get them talk about the drugs, stay away, and my time run out.
For our first question to Mr. Barnhill, Douglas County is a very diverse county. As sheriff, how will you foster an environment that ensures fair treatment of all people that are served by Douglas County Sheriff's Department?
You know, since day one, my logo or slogan has been community first. Community First is not just a slogan for me. It is a commitment to all citizens in Douglas County, regardless of race, religion, gender, political affiliation. During my 25 and a half years, I've gotten along with everybody. Part of my job with the K-9 unit was to go out, well, I don't even say it's part of my job, it's something that I did. I visited Douglas County schools, churches, civic organizations, averaging about 15,000 children a year in Douglas County. Most of the time giving my own hours of my own time to do that. Now, one of the things that I would like to see that you're talking about, we've got an Explorer program right now that's set up for our youth. We've got about 20 kids involved in that Explorer program. There's only 2 children in that, or young adults that are in that program that are African American. I'd like to see our department reach out to some of these other schools, Lithia Springs, New Manchester, Douglas County High School, to see if we could get some of this, the youth involved in the Explorer program so that we can continue to work toward the more diversity. Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll hear from Mr. Pounds.
Start at the top, the sheriff. You got to do the background. You got to do a better background check on the people. That way your sheriff's office should be a mirror of your community. Well, all you got working in your community, that's who should be employed at the sheriff's office. You got to mirror that community. That way everybody is going to be treated the same. And that's, my instinct is that's why I was raised, that's why I was brought up, to treat everybody right, treat everybody with respect. As I was saying about my youth there before I got cut off, if you start to get these youth back in order, get out there, reach out there to them, find out what's going on in their mind, teach them to respect one another, and even the teachers, their parents, respect all of them. Do that. If you get your youth, that's going to be replacing us sooner or later. If you get your children back in order, we all going to make it to the top. But if you're going to make everybody treated right, you got to teach first of all, your patrolman, and the ones running that street, they got to be a mirror of you also. They got to be the one to say, Pound ain't going to put up with that, because I'm not. And they going to deal with it that way. Everybody going to be treated fair and impartial once I'm elected to sheriff. Because it don't make no sense to me, Mike either, for us, all the crisis they're having around the world, it ain't made it just yet, but eventually it will, and we got to be prepared when it get here. But if you get a department and teach those deputies, we ain't going to tolerate no foolishness.
Second question, we'll start with Mr. Barnhill first. You have both worked at Douglas County Sheriff's Office at the same time. Please tell the audience what you think is your opponent's biggest strength.
Well, remember I told you earlier I left the sheriff's and got nothing. Congratulations on your retirement back this I'll tell you something, Tim, the 25 and a half years that I was there, Tim, of course, worked in the Warrant Civil Division. There was a lot of places that we couldn't go, and Tim was able to do that. And Tim did a great job of working on that for us. Thanks, Tim.
Mr. Pound.
In today's world and society, you can't get too far without our dogs. The dog just, the best thing could happen to the police department is dogs. And Mike have always been, and still is, for one of the best K-9 handlers out there. He took care of the dogs, and like I said earlier, we need the dogs, so he handles the dogs anyway.
Thank you both for your honesty. We'll start with closing remarks with Mr. Barnhill.
Everybody loves a dog, right? Yeah, come on. All right, once again, I want to thank you all for being here. Like I told you, I left the Douglas County Sheriff's Office and I put this in God's hands, and every day I've gone out and I've worked hard. Very hard. The same kind of work that I'm going to give you as your sheriff. I'm going to work hard every day. Community's been a big word in this election for every race. I believe that law enforcement is needed in our communities, and we need communities in our law enforcement. One of the things that I've talked about also from the beginning of this campaign is creating a citizens advisory group. I attended a meeting the other day with Mr. Sutton, and it's like I told the folks there. There's 3 forms of communication these days: telephone, television, and telefacebook. We don't want to have to deal with that if we can help it. This citizens advisory group, I think, will be important. It'll help us figure out or hear about problems before they occur. Like I told you, community first is more than a slogan. It's my commitment to all citizens of Douglas County. Early voting starts October 17th. Of course, November 8th. I'd love to have your support. Not only do I want to have it, I want to work hard every day to earn it. Thank you.
As I was telling you earlier, I had 40 years experience at the Sheriff's Office. 25 of those years was in management. I managed the civil division, the records, fugitive transports, and warrants. I managed double file division during my career at the Sheriff's Office. And the 3 things that I like to bring to the county that we don't do right today is, I ain't gonna cheat out what you said, Mike, but the first thing is, like I started to say about this mentor program, create a program to assist our parents with our youth. That's critical. Other thing is community policing. We want to get out these police cars, stay off them telephones, get out there and walk in that neighborhood like we used to do when I was on patrol. Find out what's going on in that neighborhood. Talk to the people. Build a partnership again with the people, because somehow we lost trust in our community. All my guys back out there and build that back. Let them know sheriff coming out there just to put you in jail. We're out there to assist you the best way we can. And the third thing is community partnership. Partner with the churches, the judges, the justice system. Get everybody on board with my program, because like I said earlier, and I'm going to keep saying, it's all about the community. If you get the community back in that sheriff's office, Mike ain't gonna steal this, but that's one of my ideas also, is develop a community advisory board. They ain't gonna have no arrest power, but I want them to stay, have a board so they can bring to me what their problem is in the community. You know, some part of the community is rougher than other parts. I wanna know what's going on in our community, because you're gonna be the eyes when we can't see. You can tell us what's going on so we can get out. It's all about fixing Douglas County. Who can lead Douglas County in the best way?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you both.
Yeah. Big hand now.
Good evening, everyone. A little louder. My name is Tiffany Smith, and I'm president-elect of the Junior League of Douglas County. And I want to thank all of you candidates for coming out tonight, and all of you guys for coming. I believe we all can agree that we'll be more knowledgeable when we head towards the polls in November. And I also want to let everyone know about our Little Black Dress Initiative. Some of you participated last year in our event. It's going to be November 7th through the 11th. And our members are asked to wear the same black dress every day of the week with a little button that says, "Ask me about my dress." And this is an initiative to raise awareness about how poverty and literacy can limit employment opportunities, especially for women. Last year I was really excited, and in my head I had the whole week planned out. One day I was going to wear red high heels with it, one day a cute scarf. But then I realized that defeated the whole purpose. The whole purpose is some women only have a single black dress to wear to job interviews or to wear to the job. So their whole goal is to highlight how limited resources impact the ability to afford work-appropriate clothing, something needed for economic growth above the poverty line. to understand how limited resources can affect daily life, and to fundraise supporting the mission of the JLDC to promote volunteerism, develop the potential of women, and improve the lives of women and the children in our community. As part of our initiative, like I said, we will be wearing the same black dress every day for a week. We ask that you guys join us, and you can wear a black suit, you can wear a black running suit, as long as you wear a button and let the whole county and anybody know about poverty. There's 1.8 million people in the state of Georgia living in poverty. Last year, I was surprised at how many people actually did ask me, anybody from people at my kids' school to people in gas stations. I was able to inform a lot of people during that week. We also will be posting statistics and pictures each day on social media platforms to raise awareness, and we would love your support in that as well. If you're interested, please contact myself or Aisha, and we will get you information as well as a button that you can wear. And we will also be raising money throughout the week to go towards our initiatives in Douglas County to help combat childhood poverty and literacy issues. So thank you again for coming.